What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Miami. This is the initial YouTube video for our YouTube channel. We're going to start throwing some sneaker reviews and some lifestyle related content out there. I'm Brian, and this is...
I'm Audrey.
The better half of the team, obviously. Anyway, we're going to just review today a sneaker that I just got in. We both love sneakers. This one is the Jordan Low UNC Black Toe. What do you think? You want to unbox it? You want me to unbox it?
You can do the honors.
Okay, I'll do all the heavy lifting, and then you just do the finer points of the actual
review.
Yeah, the review. All right, so this is your traditional Jordan. I got this one off of StockX. A really reasonable price right now.
How much were they?
I think I ended up paying total with fees about $140. So not terrible. I think that's right around retail. It's a little bit under retail when you take tax into account. So these are pretty reasonable, right?
I think that's a great price.
Yeah, it's not bad, right? Especially since this one came out in July of 22, so less than 2 years old. Let's see if it's a full size run. Oh, they do have in females.
There you go.
So that is a good shoe to have for both men and women.
Agree.
Let's pull this out and let's see how the quality is. What do you think about this quality?
I thought it was nice. It feels nice. I think it's not one of those that would get like uglier over time. Like the more you wear it, you know, sometimes this portion here can look like run down a little bit.
Yeah, when it's not good leather, I think it creases a little bit more, don't you?
Yeah.
What about the black part? Pretty soft?
Super soft. I think it's a great shoe.
Yeah. What else? Let's see what else we have here. So one of the reasons why I got this one is because I thought it was a little bit more. I have the Black Toe, which I think is a great shoe, low top, OG. Also came out last summer, and I like this one because I thought the blue maybe would be a little bit like more understated, but it actually pops, right? What do you think?
I think the blue pops more than the red. I think the red and black is a little more low key, whereas this one's more bright, more vibrant. But it's still like chill.
Before the end of this video, I'm gonna have to run inside because this is my place, and I'll grab the others. I'll grab the other one out, and then we'll be able to do a comparison. But yeah, I think that this is really good. I obviously have not even worn this thing yet. Just got it from StockX, so it's still got the StockX tag on it. It's your basic Jordan Low OG, although now it's sort of, there are so many low cuts. I think there's the low 95 cut, there's the low OG cut, and then this is the low OG cut, and then there's another.
They're all just lows to me.
They're all low, but I think the leather quality on these, and these cost $140. The other kind usually cost about $120, I think.
Okay.
So, or $110 sometimes, but it's your normal Jordan Low. What do you think about wearability of these? Do you think these are more wearable than the high tops, or do you think that these are less wearable than the high tops?
I think it's about the same for me. I think it just like depends on the outfit, where you're wearing it to. There's a lot of different factors that go into a low over a high.
Well, we live in beautiful Miami. So where would you see a guy wearing these? Like, could a guy wear these to a club, to a nice restaurant, out to lunch, to the gym, or anywhere, all of the above? What do you think?
All of the above. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes low tops look a little bit better with shorts.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Really? So you like high tops with pants more?
I think so.
Interesting.
I think so. And especially for like a girl, I like low tops more with shorts.
All right, all right. By the way, Celsius, if you're out there and you want to sponsor me, this is my favorite. You can send me a case of 1,000 Wild Berry Celsiuses, and I'll have you on every video we ever film.
Only Wild Berry.
Well, I like Wild. They're all good, but Wild Berry is my favorite. Celsius, if you're listening.
Back to the shoe.
Back to the shoe. So you initially said when we talked about it before I got this that you would stick with the black lace, but what do you think now?
I would pop the blue in, especially for summer. And it also just makes it look like a different shoe. Like that's the cool thing about when Nike does different laces is it can look like a totally different shoe when you swap it.
It can. You know what I think? I think if you leave the black shoelace in, you're not drawing much attention to the sneaker. It's more like a cool, you know, old school Jordan shoe.
Yeah.
And if you put the blue in, it's going to pop a little more because it goes, the tongue also has the logo in blue. So I think it's going to pop a little bit more. And don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I think that in general, the shoe pops a little more when you put the color laces in. And then it pops. It still looks good with the black, but there's always room to improve the shoes based on the laces that you end up putting into them. And I don't know. I think this is a great sneaker. I knew I was gonna like it, but I think when I got it, I ended up liking it more than before I got it. So in hand, I haven't even tried these things on yet. Although I'm sure they're gonna fit just like any other Jordan fits. But I think that it's a good sneaker, and then I do think that it's worth at least
trying it.
At least one.
Yeah.
You know, put 1 and 1 on, right? All right, so if a guy, so let's get the female perspective on a pair of shoes like this. If you see a guy with a pair of sneakers like this, do you think that he's like pretty cool, or at least he knows his sneakers, right? He's got a decent pair of sneakers?
Yeah, and I mean, as long as they're like, you know, well kept, not like beat up, I'll probably say something about the sneakers. Like, I really like your shoes. Yeah.
Right, like a guy with a pair of like Jordan 1 low OG cut with a decent colorway, at least he's paying a little bit of attention to how he's dressing, right? He's got like a little style.
Of course, yeah.
And they don't make that many of the OG cut, like black toes and a good colorways, I don't think.
No, a guy really just needs like 3 to 5 cute pairs of sneakers, and
you think so?
They can work some magic.
So the 100 pair that I have is a little bit overkill? I got like 100 pairs, so I've become a pretty wild sneaker collector.
It's not overkill.
It's not overkill. No.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I'm going to go talk about the sneaker and how much you like it, and I'm going to come back with the red one. How would you style this up?
Right.
What? How would you style?
I have nothing to talk about the sneaker.
Why not?
It's a cute shoe. And Nike always does a good job with their shoes, except I think I got a little bit of makeup on it. Don't tell Brian.
All right. I brought a couple pairs back to compare it to. So this...
We really only need to compare these two. Why are these here?
I just brought these out because this one...
To show off.
No, that one looks like it a little bit, except for that I mean, they're basically the same colorway. This is why I think, if you think about it, this is a pretty good value. This has the look of the Fragment, right? Except for a little bit different swoosh, but it's not straight on. It's not too different. But it's got that same look. So I think this is a great shoe. And then I think that this is the black toe, the Chicago colorway. All right, here's one. Which one you going with? If you had to.
If I had to decide, no.
If you only got one pair.
The blue. I'm going with the blue.
You're going blue, huh?
Yeah, I am. Just because I also have like lots of reds and pinks already.
I brought this one out too because this is one of my
off.
favorite. No, that's one of my favorite shoes also. All right, but let me ask you, you live in Miami now.
So you're saying this is Miami Heat?
It's like a Miami Heat sort of vibe.
Yeah, I'm still going blue. I really am. I don't have anything like it. And I like it. I just think it's it's very aesthetically nice.
Yeah.
It's pleasing on the eye.
I gotta be honest, I'm impressed with this shoe too. I don't know which one I would take. I might have to go coin toss.
Okay.
Maybe. And I might possibly lean towards this color.
Exactly.
Because I am a Detroit Lion fan, and while this is not Detroit Lion blue, it's not far off. But it's not far off. It's not far off, so I could rock these in a Detroit Lion. When the Detroit Lions go to the Super Bowl this year, I might have to rock these.
You'll already have 5 different options.
Well, you know what? I'll probably have the silver and gray, the true blue. I would get the true blue high tops if the Detroit Lions make it to the Super Bowl this year. I will be going with the true blue high tops, OG.
So all in all, I would probably rate these like a 8.5 out of 10 for me.
8.5, huh?
Yeah. Because, you know, it's very simple. It's not like there's nothing special, but the color's great. I really like the blue.
Yeah, I would have to go, I might go 8.5. I could go 9. This is not like a hype shoe.
No.
It's just a normal shoe.
It's a great shoe.
And what I like about the reason probably why I would give it a 9 is because for the price point, I think it's a really good value. It's a great shoe, you know, because if you're going with one of more of like a hype shoe, you might be paying.
Right.
The other ones are like going for like $2,000 now.
Yeah.
So this is not worth 1/15 of the value of that shoe. It's the same leather.
I guess when I was giving my rating, I'm not taking.
You're not taking that into account.
No,
huh?
not the price. Just the overall look of the shoe is at 8.5.
All right, I would go with it. I would go probably with an 8.5 too.
Okay.
I'll do that. We'll sync up on that.
Cool.
But great shoe, right?
I love it.
All right, so this was our first video, and we'll be posting more content. Hopefully you guys like it. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe on the channel. I'm Brian.
Audrey.
And we'll catch you on the next episode.